first question is mostly for Josh, but anyone else can kind of chime in. Wanted to ask you a little bit about what happened last year at the Kingdom Come Festival.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I personally wasn't there, but from what I heard, like God showed up in a major way, and it was like something totally unexpected. And from what I understand, this one girl kind of approached the stage during her set, and interrupted things, and you guys, I guess, just kind of went with the Holy Spirit. Like, what kind of was going through your mind during that? And
yeah. So what happened? We were kind of wrapping up our set. We were playing one of our tunes called "Throw the Roses." I had mentioned before the song that "Throw the Roses" is about dying to yourself. I got it from the book of Colossians and how we're made alive in Christ. So I prefaced the song with that, and towards the end of the song, this woman just grabs onto me, and I finish out the chorus that I was singing, and I said, "Hey, what's wrong? Hey, what's wrong?" I was screaming over the music, and she said, "I don't want to die. I'm afraid of death. I don't know what's going to happen to me." We just kind of went with it. I can't take credit for anything. I don't think we can take credit for anything. It was totally God. I got down with her and prayed. She did not know who Jesus Christ was. So I prayed with her. I explained how through Christ, death is not even something to be afraid about. And we prayed with her. And what was really cool is the whole crowd was praying too. Everybody there was praying over this woman. It was a beautiful thing. And she accepted Christ that day. And it's so amazing what God can do. And we're so humbled to be used in any way. And we don't really deserve to see a harvest like that quickly for ourselves. I mean, we're seed planters, but God showed us that, and it was just amazing. We're so blessed to have that experience.
That's wonderful. So on your guys' first album, you covered the song "In the Air Tonight."
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about why you chose that song? Is there a story behind it, or just you kind of like the song?
Honestly.
It was kind of Chase's idea.
Yeah, it was kind of Chase's. Yeah, our former bass player, I don't know, he just said, "Hey, we should cover that song." So we did, and
yeah, and I mean, our producer, when we did Game Changer, we went to like a professional producer, when we had an album beforehand called Call Before You Dig, which we did ourselves and all that stuff. So, which I mean, that's some buried gold for that.
Call Before You Dig.
Yeah.
Very good.
hey, it's good. It's good.
See,
that's why you did the best.
That's why.
You sharp.
But our producer was we're a band that not tons of people know who we are. So when you do an album professionally, I always feel like a lot of producers will say you need to cover something because your music's brand new, nobody knows who you are. But if you do a cool cover, it helps give you that little bit of push and stuff. So we've always played In the Air live, and we had this 6-minute song we used to play it. I mean, it was epic.
There was a dual solo and everything.
I know, it was fantastic. It was so slow as well. But that's just one of those songs that I think a lot of fans liked when we covered it in our set. So it was just kind of it was just a real easy choice for us, and so we worked with it with Travis and came up with something really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that version of it. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that song.
Yeah, especially fun live.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was one of the first choruses that we heard all mixed from Travis, and I was blown away by the quality, and I didn't know we could sing like that. We didn't know we could play like that. It was cool.
Do you guys have any embarrassing on-stage moments or funny band stories you're willing to share?
Constantly.
Well, how much time do we have?
Constantly, every day.
Everything
I'm gonna get a new SD card for this one.
Well, I've fallen a lot. At our CD release show, I fell between two chairs. Broke my leg.
That is on camera.
It wasn't really embarrassing, but it's just every show, and I can't help it. But my underwear shows every show, and I can't help that. It's part of.
And I will say what I love about this band
It's like you buy a
is
belt.
like I've been around these guys so much. Like if I'm around these guys, I find it very hard for me to get embarrassed. So if something embarrassing happens, as long as my band sees it, I'm not embarrassed. Like to me, it's funny. But if I'm not around my band, then I'm embarrassed.
I know, it's okay.
Wait, don't.
No, it's
Please,
fine.
not that one.
No. But yeah, I mean, there's been some bloody hands and
Hit my face
with your own guitar.
with my guitar.
hit his
So
own
hard.
face with his own guitar.
So hard that it bled.
He bled his own blood.
I remember.
It was rough. Yeah.
Step on your foot a lot.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
step on each other's foot quite a bit.
When we first started really getting more active, like we would be bumping into each other all the time. I mean, it was like bumper cars. Seriously, I'd be coming back, starting coming this way. We
Yeah.
sending each other. I feel like Jesse's really melded in well. I mean, he hasn't really been in the way. I thought.
he knows where
That's
we're
because
at.
you're not on my side of the stage. I'm in his way.
I mean, we're cool.
Yeah, I mean, just your normal, I've forgotten the lyrics to songs that you've sang hundreds of times, and just stuff like that. Pretty classic.
Yeah. So I noticed a lot of you guys have tattoos. Do any of them have any special meaning behind them?
Yeah. This verse, 1 Peter 4:10, that's kind of our band's life verse. Everyone should use whatever gift they've been given to serve others and faithfully administer God's grace in its various forms. It's just really, I mean, it's our mission, is to do that. So, I got it here as a constant reminder, whether I'm playing music or not, to always do that. Something special to me.
This arm is actually going to be a nautical sleeve, and every piece is going to kind of tie together a story just very swiftly. The ship kind of represents me. This is actually just a very cool, it's like a skull and a telescope. And this is,
It's really,
This is just cool.
that's a representation.
and this is Proverbs 15:3, which is the eyes of the Lord are everywhere, beholding good and evil, which kind of ties in with the telescope. And this anchor is going to be connected to the ship, and this kind of represents God in my life and how He kind of holds me down and anchors me, and I'm going to have a crazy sea creature of some kind, which is just going to tie in with all the craziness that goes on, how things try to drag you down, along with a revelation scene that creates the storms in your life, stuff like that. So I got a lot of stuff planned.
This one here is. I don't have any tattoos yet.
All right, moving on. So mine.
But
I'd like to get one.
I'm not to get a tattoo yet.
Maybe that's a different question.
Yeah,
But I have one. I have a phoenix right here that says Revelation 1:18, and in Revelation is Jesus speaking, saying, "Behold, I once was dead, now I'm alive forever and ever, and I hold the keys of Hades and death." And my phoenix is holding a key, and to me, it's kind of a dark verse, but to me, what my phoenix represents, it represents Christ. You know, he was, you know, physically dead, then he rose from the grave, and to me, like, whenever I feel like whenever I don't feel good, like when I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or just down or whatever, I try to look at that tattoo and that verse and remember, like, I serve a God that died, but he conquered death and is now seated at the right hand of God. And I mean, like we went back to like the mission question. I mean, you know, this is our mission to tell the world about this person. So that's what that Phoenix tattoo, you know, means to me. And I like phoenixes.
I just simply just like.
But I really do feel like, you know, I mean, the phoenix, I mean, that creature, like what it does and like how it can die and be reborn, you know, like I think it's a cool way to represent Christ, you know, through, you know, tattoo artwork. So, and I really like phoenixes.
Jesse actually has a huge back piece that you just can't see. You know, that's not something. It's weird though.
Alright, so one last question, one with a fun question. If you could have a theme song played every time you walk into a room.
Oh, as a band or as
personally?
I'm pretty sure we've asked ourselves this question before. Is that?
Well, there's a similar one. Well, we need the Darth Vader theme song, but I'm not sure I want that going on. I think, okay, so no one's going to know what this is, but there's a song by the Commodores, you know, Lionel Richie's old band, you know, like they're like a funk, like, you know, kind of disco, like they're awesome. It's an instrumental song called Machine Gun. It's awesome. I mean, it's a funk masterpiece, and I think if I just, you know, I could walk into a room, just ding, 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 you know, it'd be perfect. You know, it'd be perfect for me, I think.
In all honesty, for me right now, we are huge wrestling fans. And yeah, and I'm not even a huge fan of this guy. Like, he's a really good wrestler. I'm not even gonna get too far into it. I'm gonna open the whole can, and it's gonna get crazy. There's a guy named Seth Rollins. Really like his theme music. Easily picture myself walking anywhere to that. I just like, you know, that kind of thing going on.
How you walk?
That's it. So
That's cool.
that's mine.
I can't wait to hear this.
I've always been a real big fan of the whole Rocky soundtrack.
I know, that's great, man.
How triumphant would that be just to
So, were you talking like the fanfare, like ding, 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 ding?
Yeah, I'd always be like the champion, you know, every room.
That's good, man.
Man,
I did not see that coming.
Or the side.
That's really good to see.
Seinfeld. Just like bass lines.
Yeah, that'd be mine.
That'd be cool. Yeah, it's Jesse's.
Man, mine, man, this is awesome. Like, have you guys ever heard of Mega Man? Yeah, you have. Perhaps you've heard of Mega Man. Okay, like, that would be mine, is like his theme. I mean, I'm gonna say Mega Man 2, there's tons of games, but like, his intro music to Mega Man 2, oh my gosh, it's just so triumphant, like energetic. I mean, it's just, it makes you feel like a true hero, but it's all done like 8-bit, you know, synths and all that stuff. So I feel like it had to be a Mega Man, because I want to be Mega Man in the worst way. Think about having surgery. Yeah, maybe it's a sideboard. So definitely Mega Man music, 8-bit music.
Alright.
You would know when I hit.
I can't wait for this one because I have no idea.
Chevelle?
Yeah, I wish. No, I get
I
sick
mean,
of
it
it.
can't be.
If I had to pick one song, I wouldn't pick Chevelle.
Okay.
I think I've always said Imperial March would be funny, but more for like my funeral as like they roll the casket down. I think it got real
You just say this is a fun question.
Like I said, we're a real band. We're trying to be real.
So, how about if you were alive?
that's the kicker. I don't know. It's not as funny until I'm like dead. So
Right, it's very sad to you. Do you have like another one?
it'd be the Pokemon theme.
That's great.
I want to be the band.
You're the winner.
Every time I walk in a room, for sure.
Like, so what if you just walk in a room for like, I like to grab something like real fast, like what show off is usually, I want to be the, you know, like it's usually coming up. I don't know. We'll have to try it.
I like that one though.
That's
good.
I'm glad you're alive.
Alright, well thank you guys so much for taking the time to sit down with me and do this wire. If you can just remind everybody where they can find your music, your website, or Facebook, what those addresses are.
Yeah, definitely. TheProtestRocks.com is our website. Facebook.com/TheProtest.
/
Instagram, Twitter, Reverb Nation. Those are all. Check those out.
And a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you want to check that out.
We don't have MySpace anymore.
Yeah. So if you have a MySpace, you can look for us, but you won't find us. You'll find a 16-year-old picture of me looking like a fool, so.
I might be able to find feedback though.
Whoa. You don't want that.
We should look for that.
Alright.
So make sure you guys check out their music, check out their site, buy their albums, and make sure you get plugged in at JesusWired.com.
Bye.